Can't say I thought I'd be back playing this game on the channel, but so be it, I'm here. Welcome back everybody to WWE 2K14, the my home version of the universe mode, with a roster that is impossible, filled with superstars who would demand too much money in pay for the company to survive. Welcome everybody to the ridiculous years, and we're back. It's been months since I played this game, and that's because I lost interest in it for a while. But I'm back now in the downswing from WrestleMania the last couple of weeks, in the build-up to Extreme Rules, and we got some awesome matches booked on the card. I know already, those of you watching, your eyes have dropped to match number 3. Newly debuting on my roster, the icon himself, Sting, will be going up against Owen Hart, and we're actually going to play that match. But there's also interesting match in at match number 2, Naomi and Cameron and Christy in a triple threat match. That is building up for the big match at a pay-per-view coming up soon that I want to do between Christy and Angel for the Women's Championship. But what else is on the card? We've got Shawn Michaels versus Antonio Cesaro with Bret Hart in his corner. I don't know how the game figured Bret Hart would work with Antonio Cesaro, but just go with it. We've got Randy Savage and Jake Roberts. We've seen that one before, and we'll see that one again. We've got a rivalry match, Andre the Giant and Dolph Ziggler. Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose. Well, we've seen that multiple times, so we're going to leave that one. And the new millennia of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I started this before he walked out of the WWE. Against the newly named main event tag team of John Cena and Randy Orton. So I think we can skip the CM Punk Bryan match and John Cena picking up the win over CM Punk. We can also skip Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose, because we have played that match before. Victory to the Undertaker, and we've had a news article come up on WWE.com. It's continuing to escalate, so this match is going to get pretty big on the pay-per-view. Andre versus Dolph Ziggler will let go. Dolph Ziggler picking up the win over I think he's the WWE champion, Andre the Giant. I better double check that. Is he the WWE champion? Because I, for the life of me, cannot remember. No, what? Oh, that's Raw. Yeah, okay. In the WWE roster, yeah, Andre is our champion. Rick Rude is the Intercontinental champion. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara are our tag champions. So who's in? So Dolph Ziggler is now the #1 contender. So we're going to see Dolph Ziggler versus Andre the Giant somewhere down the line. I'm not sure who he's feuding with at the moment. It might be Ziggler, so we could see an awesome match there coming up. Shawn Michaels versus Cesaro could be skipped as well. Shawn Michaels picking up the victory. So maybe it's looks like this is actually the Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels rivalry all over again, but with Bret pushing Antonio Cesaro to be his man in this match. Now we've also got Naomi and Cameron and Christy in a triple threat match. So what we'll do is we'll skip this match, Randy Savage and Roberts, Jake picking up the win. We're definitely going to play Sting and Owen. Let's skip the Christy match for now. Christy picking up the win, pinning Naomi, and now it's time for what is the match that we're going to play on this week's episode. It is Sting versus Owen Hart. So yeah, since the last time I added Owen Hart onto the roster, I've added Sting onto the roster, I've added a bunch of people as suggested by some of the viewers. So let's make this one an epic match. Owen Hart. Now we'll keep it normal. Sting versus Owen Hart in the mid card. Sting isn't going to be likely feuding with Owen for a long period of time, because Sting is actually going to go into a tag team with Ultimate Warrior. I know this is the first time I've recorded since the death of Ultimate Warrior. I've basically put Warrior and Sting back together as the Blade Runners. So Warrior and Sting are going to be lighting up the tag division. They're going to be lighting up the tag team division. And obviously, with them lighting up the tag team division, Cena and Orton and Bryan and Punk are pretty much on notice. I haven't even looked at this. This is quite creepy, actually, Sting's ring entrance. It's also an interesting match, Sting versus Owen Hart. So Sting in WCW had that entrance, and it was that entrance that ultimately cost Owen Hart his life. So yeah, this is actually quite an interesting match. I know I haven't got music for some of these guys, and there's not a lot I can do about that because I just don't have the music files for their theme music on my PlayStation system. I mean, that's something I'll look at fixing, getting some music for the guys. But here we go, it's time. I've got to join this match. And I'm going to play as... Looks like I'm playing Owen Hart against Sting. So Sting's debut is going to be against me playing Owen Hart. This could be both positive or negative for the for the mainstay of the Hart family because... yeah, it's been so long since I played this game, I can't remember how. So, I don't know whether this is going to be a positive or a negative for Owen being controlled by me. So, hopefully I don't make him look like a complete idiot. While he, because he's got a lot of frustrations to beat out of Sting, one would imagine, so... Credit to whoever made it. The Sting costume looks brilliant. He was able to reverse that. But and to be honest, the Owen one doesn't look too bad either. I was contemplating putting Owen on the roster as the Blue Blazer and just never referring to who it was. But no, I think I'm better off having him as Owen. I don't know if this is a good likeness. Owen died before I was a big wrestling fan, so you know, I genuinely don't know much of him, and that really does piss off a couple of my viewers who have said before that I really should do something about the fact that I don't know much about the Hart.
Did you hear how his leg connected?
Outmaneuvered you there, Stinger.
Into the middle of next week.
Oh, cracking drop.
That was sure a hard landing.
I'm loving this moveset that Owen's got.
Wow, Cole! Did you see that?
He's a lot quicker than I was thinking.
Incoming!
Pinpoint elbow drop. I've got no idea what his signatures are.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I'm guessing I know what his finish is going to be. Alright, so it looks like his signature works from the front. It's Tombstone!
Oh, Heart Stopper!
Or the Heart Stopper, as that says. And clearly, he's from the Hart family. We all know what his finisher was going to be, didn't we? We all knew what the finisher was going to be. I mean, Sting isn't going to be anywhere near hurt enough for that to work. But let's go for a quick pin and see if it can do it. Just a one.
But if you missed any of the matches from this week,
of course I should have known what Owen's signature was going to be, because it's the pile driver that broke Stone Cold's neck, isn't it?
These are great competitors. Great, tremendous.
Watch it.
Owen's not actually doing too bad here against Sting. Considering I'm controlling him, that's quite a big deal, actually. I mean, hard work of getting Sting up in there.
Whoa, whoa!
But let's see if we can get Sting down pretty quick.
We got to cover.
Only a one count there against the Stinger.
Great matchup.
I must see if I can get the game to put a timer on so I know how long these matches have gone.
And a ferocious blow.
But at the moment we're looking at here at the first time I played this game in months, and if all is well with this episode, I'll likely be bringing the series back to the channel in some way, shape, or form.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Most likely doing big recording sessions at the time, and then taking time out from the game, you know. I mean, because this isn't a main series anymore. Skyrim's got the channel's main series pinned down. And that basically would enable me to...
that's been done throughout this match.
Sting out manoeuvring Owen there.
Telegraph! The superstar capitalizes. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Leg breaker. I assume the legs is the part that is targeted by the sharpshooter, right? I mean, the back is definitely going to be affected, but my assumption would be that it's dominantly leg, right? But let's bring Sting down by dropping him on his head. We'll get
this
him
match
up.
has been 100 miles an hour since the opening bell.
And we'll go for the heart stopper, as the game likes to call it. Have we got any other finishes?
Hey, wait a minute, what you doing? Here's a cover.
Oh! Sting with a quick move
physical
there.
contest is beginning to show on his body.
Owen Irish whipped into the corner.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in
Sting
the
with
other.
the Stinger splash.
The superstar with a counter out of nowhere.
That went well. Come on, Owen. Down you go.
Look.
And of course, it's obvious what Owen's finish was going to be. Is it enough? No, it isn't. Sting manages to pull himself back into it there. But will Sting be able to break free? Yes, he will. He breaks out of the sharpshooter, but he is in some pain. Another sharpshooter will be enough to finish Sting off. I am damn sure about that. Owen with the spear. He's going to the top. This is dangerous. Top rope elbow. Out to the outside. And again. This time it didn't go so well. His elbow landed hard on the steel.
I can't believe everything that's
Owen with the kitchen sink rolling into the ring.
Physical.
He's getting a bit cheeky there with those taunts. And he's gone back outside the ring. What's he doing? Oh my God! That was crazy. Crazy move there by Owen Hart.
Incredible counter.
He's got hold of Sting. T-bone suplex. Sting's up. No, don't do this. Not the heart stopper. Not outside the ring on the steel. Owen hits the heart stopper outside the ring. Sting is going to be unconscious probably for about 30 seconds. Sting's running back around the ring, but Owen's ready for him, I think. Owen with a belly to belly. Sting's down. He's in the middle of the ring. What does this mean? I think we all know what this means. It means another sharpshooter, and there's no way in hell Sting is getting out of that. Sting, his first match on the roster, is a defeat by submission to Owen Hart. Some could say that's revenge for something in another universe. I can't say that because I'm not in that universe. So thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of the WWE 2K14 Universe Mode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next episode, if there is one, which I don't know yet, we will hopefully see some more cool matches. I don't know what matches we're going to get. In fact, let's have a look what matches are booked for next week's show, and then we can find out.
Awesome!
I added Triple H to the roster, by the way. I figure it would be interesting to have Triple H on the roster. So there's this card over with. This is the Raw card. Billy Gunn Heat Slaves that I've signed at Gabriel. Yeah, that's the other company. Let's go back to after. Oh, we've got Jimmy Uso versus Animal. Shawn Michaels versus Cesaro in a tables match. Angel versus Naomi. Jake Roberts versus Brett. Dean Ambrose versus Eric Rowan. Hollywood Hogan versus Andre the Giant. And Punk versus Cena. All of that and much more in the next episode of WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. Thank you guys for watching, and check back next time for more awesome content. Peace.
Every day that I get better.